Inner peace is not about having everything being perfect in your sex life and your intimate relationships. Having no anxious thoughts, no fears or doubts, no anxiety in the body. Inner peace can coexist with what is unfolding for you at this moment. Hello and a warm welcome to the Sex Talk for Men podcast. I'm your host, Linda Connors, a sex hypnotherapist and confidence coach with over 15 years experience working with men who experience sexual problems. In this podcast, we will cover topics such as erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, and sexual anxiety, as we explore new ways to overcome these by taking specific steps guided by me. Today, I want to talk about inner peace, especially when you may be experiencing sexual challenges from delayed ejaculation, premature ejaculation, sexual anxiety, low sex drive, or erectile dysfunction. Often men, when they experience sexual challenges such as what I've just mentioned, their body goes into a form of chaos. It goes into flight and fight and freeze response. And the mind also begins to take over with fears, with doubts, with overthinking and over planning. So today I want to share with you a really simple, gentle, and beautiful meditation about inner peace. Inner peace is not about having everything being perfect, having no anxious thoughts, no fears or doubts, no anxiety in the body. Inner peace can coexist with what is unfolding for you at this moment in your sex life and your intimate relationships. I'm not going to lie. When you're experiencing anxiety, overthinking, and fear and doubts, the thought of having inner peace alongside of those things may seem impossible. And when you begin to first do this meditation, initially your body and mind may begin to reject the invitation of peace. But there is a deeper invitation here to continue to practice a new way of being in your mind, your body, your heart, your genitals, and your sexual energy from the lens of peace. And what does peace mean for you? To spend a moment to think about what is your definition of peace. And if peace is about feeling 100% peaceful, having everything in your life going well, you need to update that definition. Because your mind and body are going to reject this meditation. Perhaps a new definition of peace may be something along the lines of being more willing to be uncomfortable with the uncomfortable feelings of life at times. Suffering often happens, and dysfunction on an emotional level happens in the body when we become unwilling to experience the uncomfortable emotions or situations in our life. Many, many years ago, I experienced severe claustrophobia, or found it really difficult in London to get on the underground, to get on the tube. I had to get off at many stops. I began to realize that a lot of my suffering was because I was not willing to experience the anxiety, the panic attacks. In a way, I had a fear of the anxiety. I became fearful of the fear. I became fearful of the possibility of having a panic attack. So that created more and more anxiety and fear in my mind and body, which then increased the claustrophobia fear. So what are you unwilling to experience or accept at the moment? Even the things that are really uncomfortable. Because for many men, sexual challenges in the bedroom are not just sexual challenges. They have a huge impact on yourself, on who you are as a man, who you think you should be, and the energy in the body. And this can flow out to many areas of your life. You may have heard this in other episodes I've shared. Often the first step I share with all of my clients is to begin to take the small steps forward. We are not going directly from A to Z. We are going from A to B, and then we create a baseline there. So when you're thinking about inner peace, alongside of the sexual challenges, the anxiety, and the fears, your journey from A to B at this stage may be acceptance, that this is what you are experiencing. And if acceptance is too big, starting off with 1%, 5% acceptance. So that is your A to B journey, 5% acceptance. And then you create a new baseline. And then from B to C, it may increase to 20% acceptance. And then you create a new baseline. And the same for peace. And the same for inner peace. The first part of this, from your journey from A to B, may be about experiencing a 5% inner peace, 10% inner peace. Create that baseline, get comfortable with it, allowing this to become the new template in the body. And then from B to C, increase the inner peace that you are willing to experience. Maybe going up to 20 or 30% inner peace, less or maybe more. And then you create a new baseline at that level. And I know often the male mindset, the male mind is very different. For some of you, it may be a wanting all the solutions now. But just know that it's okay to slow down in this. There is nothing wrong with you. You are just on a new journey, developing some skills and resources along the way to create change in your sexual life. So let's begin this meditation. Please do not listen if you're driving in a car or operating machinery. And as always, if you have any sexual issues, please always consult with your medical practitioner or a doctor. So closing your eyes and bring your awareness to your breathing, following the in-breath through your body, all the way down through your chest, into your abdomen, and then releasing the breath. If it's more helpful, imagine that you breathe in to the count of 5, and then breathing out to the count of 5. And so now I'm going to ask you to repeat some mantras privately in your inner mind. And with each mantra, we'll be focusing on a different level of who you are or a different part of your body. And as we do this and repeat the mantras, imagine speaking to that part that we mention. May I have peace in my mind. May I have peace in my belief. May I have peace in my thoughts. May I have peace in my inner dialogue and the way that I speak to myself. May I have peace in my sexual values. Peace in my conscious mind. Peace in my unconscious mind. Peace in my body. Peace in my body. Peace in my heart. Peace in my genital. Peace in my memories. Peace in my future. Peace in my sexual energy. Peace in my whole body. And now bringing your awareness to your pelvic area and your genitals. And imagine, visualize, feel the peace gathering there. And as you breathe in, I'm going to ask you to draw this peace up through your body. So breathing in now, drawing the inner peace from your genitals, your pelvic area, through your abdomen, your heart, your lungs, all the way to the top of your head, pausing there for a moment. And on the out breath, allowing the peace to descend all the way back down through your body to your genitals. And repeating once more. The peace is gathering in your genitals and pelvic area. On the in-breath, imagine you draw it up all the way through your body, up, spreading out to the top of your head. And on the out-breath, pausing for a moment or two, allowing it to gather there. On the out-breath, allowing it to descend, flowing and spreading through all of you, your mind, your beliefs, your thoughts, your dialogue, your values, your conscious, unconscious mind, body, heart, genitals, sexual energy, and body. Repeat that one more time, drawing the inner peace up to the top of your head, pausing and allowing it to descend all through the different layers, the different realms of who you are and beyond. And taking a couple of breaths now. With the remembrance and the knowledge that I am the peace that I seek. It is not in success or achievement. It is not in your performance or making your partner have an orgasm to climax. I am the peace that I seek. Open your eyes now and just taking a moment to come back into your space with the rhythm and the energy of peace, whatever level is right for you here today, to be your guide and teacher. Today, tomorrow, next week and next month. Allow peace to become your dear inner friend. Thank you for listening to this episode, my podcast. I deeply appreciate your support. And as always, please know I am not expecting you to listen to this meditation once or twice. and then boom, you have 100% peace. It is not like that. And I think if you've listened to my episodes before, you know that is not the way that I teach or share. This is another jigsaw piece in the puzzle of this human experience. So I send you my blessings and I send you my best wishes. Until next time, take care. I hope you have enjoyed this free episode. If you would like to work with me more deeply, you're invited to schedule your free initial consultation at sexualsolution.co.uk. The link is in the description. And thank you to the men who have reached out and shared how much this podcast is supporting you to make sexual changes. I wish you all the success on your continued journey. If you have found this episode and podcast to be of benefit, please consider following me in Apple, Spotify, or YouTube, liking or making a comment, and this will help the podcast to reach more men who are seeking to heal and solve their sexual problem. Thank you for being here with me in this space, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care and blessings.